Good morning. Got a late start this morning and having trouble with the sensor in my tire. I think it's a bunch of crap, but I mean, I've had that sensor replaced, and anybody that knows it costs like $400 to get one of those replaced. But anyhow, I come out here. I'm going to try to get some color in my pan. Then I'm going to go over to Prescott Valley and see Tim at A&M Prospecting for a little while. And just want to get a little color in my pan before I do anything else today, since I'm on vacation. And I'll bring these back on when I got something to show you. Okay, since I got you here and I got your attention, I'm going to expand on a theory I've been working on here. I rolled that boulder out of that hole yesterday, and the day before yesterday, and I've been digging down in there, and when I first started getting down in there was clay. Now at the bottom of there, there's rock now. But about halfway down that hole, right down in there, there's a layer of clay. And on the theory, because I was getting some flakes of gold out of that, the theory is that clay is not just in this hole. It's going that way. It's going up and down the stream. So I'm figuring it's right about in the middle. And what I did was I started clearing the rock going downstream and hitting clay. I was hitting clay. And I've been taking the clay out of there and classifying it, breaking it down, classifying it. And I did 2 pans basically. There's one. Put the fingers down there, that flake. I'm gonna find my, there we go. That sun's terrible here. And over in this pan, color showing up all over in there. And there's a bunch of small stuff in with that too. And look at that. That flake just washed down. Anyway, yeah. There's one there, and there's a whole bunch of them. So, I don't know how well you can see them. Sunshine, no sunshine. I don't know how well you can see them, but there's a bunch of gold in it. So, I'm going to work this this clay layer and consider it a pastry for a couple hours here. And I'm going to pause you, and I'll bring you back on and do a little bit. Well, it's going to be a so far snuffer dump because, yeah, I got some gold in a different place yesterday, and I don't have it in the same snuffer bottle. But it's going to be a so far because I haven't cleaned out my snuffer bottles yet. I just cleaned out one this morning with Lake Superior gold on it. I had to go buy some vials to put the gold in. I got too many snuffer bottles that are in use. So I'll bring you back on after a bit, and we'll do a reveal of how much I got today so far. Because I'm going to be back this afternoon. Okay, we call this a video update. I did about 10 good pans out of the bottom there. I've been getting pretty nice flakes in every pan. So I got one pan. You see, I got it submerged down in the water there. I'm gonna bring that up and do that, and let you watch, and then I'll do a snuffer dump. So, yeah, here we go. Then that'll be it for this video. And I'm gonna go over to A&B Prospecting in Prescott Valley. See what Tim's doing today. Who else shows up over there? My theory about that clay is holding true, so, and the pay layer. So I can come back and work this at my leisure, so to speak. This is my vacation, so it is all leisure anyway, so there we go. I didn't classify this. I just dug it out at the bottom there and dug it out of the bottom where I might have knocked something down to it and the clay out of the edge of the pit. The pit. Make sure that stuff's all broke up. Push that muddy clay color out of the pan so you can see what you got. Some of them bigger rocks out. Make sure when you're raking your rocks out of your pan that you have them underwater and you don't take your fingertips the whole way to the bottom of the pan. That way you might not rake gold out with it. I'll get some more of them out. Like I said, I did not classify that. And there's some big stones in here. Bigger than ½ inch. Now if I was working in an area that was all nuggets, and wasn't no little flakes and specks, I wouldn't worry about that so much. But yeah. All I'm seeing around here are spakes. Spakes and flecks. Not flakes and specks, fakes and flecks. So, I got quite a few of them here this morning, though. In a couple hours. Get the rest of the stones out of this, the ones that are going to cause any problems with panning. And little pebbles in that pan act just like rocks in or boulders in the damn stream. Go get stuck behind it. Here we go. See what you get out of this. It's actually a pretty nice day out here. There's just not as much between you and the sun in Arizona as there is in other places, so it will fry you if you stay out in it too long. I haven't seen this much water in Arizona since I've been started coming here. People who live here tell me that I've never seen this much water in these streams. I don't worry, you're going to see some gold in this pan one way or the other, and there's actually gold in this. So, yep, there we go. I'm just going to show this to you, and then snuffer it up, and then I'll do a snuffer dump. Let's see if I can find it with the camera here, not lose the pan. Finger, gold. There's a bunch of little specks in there too. But I'm going to go ahead and do a snuffer dump here. It's a so far snuffer dump. My tripod doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Okay, I'll snuffer that, and then I'll clean up the pan, which there's gold in it, so there's little gold in there too, so I'll just dump that in the concentrate bucket. Thought I lost my scoop downstream again for a minute. There we go. I'm going to quit throwing these pans because they will crack. Okay, now we'll do a snuffer dump. Didn't do bad this morning. I mean, for just panning, wasn't bad at all. Yeah, it's starting to shape up. That's all right. I was hoping I'd be able to run my 1-inch dredge or a sluice in a couple of places, but you got to be on a claim to do that apparently, and the claims where you could down south, like where I was at yesterday, there's not enough water. So it's always something. Let me tap this a little. I don't want to tap it much because it'll just climb the pan. Anyway, you will be able to see that this is just riddled with gold. So here we go. I don't know if it looks better in the shade or in the sun. But yeah, there's a pretty good bit in there. Not bad, not bad. So I'm gonna get this snuffered up. I'm gonna have to get some Gorilla Tape or something, try to fix this tripod. Get this snuffered up and get ready to get out of here. Gotta check that tire with the bad, sensor. I got some bigger pieces in there this time. Heading in the right direction with that clay and pay layer. For this type of prospecting anyway. Okay, I'm going to call that good. And I may come back out this afternoon. I think I'm going to. So I'll see you the next time I see you. But it's going to be sometime soon. So we'll see you in a bit.